Well, here I am again with a let's get ready video. So this is me. I have gotten dressed, but I haven't done anything else. So I'm going to brush my teeth, wash my face, and I don't know, maybe I'll pull this hair down and do something with it real quick, and then you can finish getting ready with me in a little bit. So just hang on there. Okay, so I'm back. I have brushed my teeth, I've washed my face. I have even put on some moisturizer. I even plucked my hairs. Oh, if you're getting old, as you get older, which I've always had that issue a little bit, where you look like you got a mustache, and I won't shave mine. I pluck them. So that's just what I do. Because, and I've got some on my chin here that I have to pluck. So I got all that done. Now, I'm going to put on some stuff today. I'm going to kind of try to do a little bit more on my makeup than I have done recently. And that is, I think, what is this stuff here? Oh, some kind of primer. Now, some of you out there, you already know about all this stuff. And I don't. I mean, I know about it. I just don't really use it a lot. I have to be real careful around my eyes because they get sensitive. So you know how that goes. But I'm gonna go for it again today. See what we can come up with. I gotta run to the hospital and visit somebody today. So I love doing that to some degree. I don't know about you all, but if I know somebody I can't make it all the time, but this person's pretty close to me, so I'm gonna run and see them. It's nothing serious. They had a little a fall, and cracked a bone, but nothing that they have to have surgery for or be in traction for or nothing. So I'm just gonna go pay a visit, and I like helping people. I love to, I wish there was more people that enjoyed that. I like to help people, and I'm really good in crisis. I feel like when someone has had a really bad incident severely quickly or whatever, I'm usually pretty good in that. Now, that's not to say like I wouldn't be good in like an intensive care unit at a hospital, because there's so much stuff you got to do there. I'm talking just helping people out in difficult situations when something happens. If somebody gets injured, somebody has an accident, someone passes away, things like that. Somebody has to plan an event and they don't really know what to do. I can kind of guide them in that. I'm pretty good in, those kind of situations. I mean, to toot my own horn, I feel like I am. And, but then when it comes to like long term, like somebody, I can't stand stuff, feel like it's on my lips. Ugh. I had my moisturizer. But like, I'm going to try to keep this short, but I don't know if I can. So anyway, people that I'm pretty good at emergency. I'm getting this down out of my creases, because once you open your eyes like that, things tend to gather in the crease there. So I'm trying to do that and let it kind of set up a little bit so that I can put on some makeup. So anyway, I feel like I'm okay in those situations, but that's not necessarily what I'm needed to do today, because they're in the hospital. Let the hospital take care of that, huh? So I am just going to go visit instead, take a, I don't drink flavored coffees, but they do, so, maybe I'll take my flavored coffee or something. I'm going to, I got some of this concealer. I might try to put some of that around my eyes and see what happens today. I'm not really so sure about it. But, I mean, they even give you this little sponge on the end. So, you know, I'm like, I'm not one of these people that feel like you have to do your makeup a certain way, you know. I think you do it the way you're happy with it and what you like. I mean, I've seen people out that I'm like, surely they don't think that looks good. But they do. Apparently, they think it looks great. Well, you know what? Who am I to say? That's what makes them feel good. That's what makes them happy. And some of these tutorials on here and these people who say this is what you're supposed to do and this is how you gotta do it or whatever, it just drives me nuts. I'm just going to tell you, it drives me nuts. Because I am all for you do what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. Good Lord of living. You know? You just do what makes you feel good. People say, don't use your finger. That's the old-fashioned way. Up yours. That's what I say. Up yours. You know? If that's what I'm comfortable with, then other people's like, just use your fingers. Don't use brushes. You know what? So what? Use brushes. I don't care. Just don't criticize me for not using brushes and for using my fingers. That's my whole point. Good Lord. Can we not just live and let live? You know, let people do what they want to do, for goodness sakes. And if that's what makes them comfortable and makes them happy, then let them do it. Good Lord. People drive me nuts. I'm just going to be honest with you. As you can tell, people drive me a little bit nuts. I know. I wasn't supposed to do that part. My nose is real dry. My nose is real dry. I'm not putting on full makeup. I'm not putting on like base makeup and stuff, you know, so I don't have to put that on my nose. I'm just trying to like set my eyes is all. But anyway, so now I got to put some moisturizer back on my nose. I'll be right back. Okay, got that done. So anyway, listen, I want to say, any of you that are in other countries that watch any of my videos, just know this. Not everybody in the United States is wealthy. Not everybody that you see on YouTube that lives in these nice fancy homes or whatever, we don't all live like that. As you can tell up through here, we're still doing a remodel. I mean, okay, so we have to have a roof put on our house. And so we can't finish this remodel until we get a new roof because we've got a spot that leaks. That's not it right there. It's a different spot. So we can't finish it until we get that roof done. And we're like ordinary people around here. We just, you live paycheck to paycheck kind of. If you're lucky, you can put some in savings. I'm just putting some light eyeshadow on my eyes. You can put some stuff in savings, and or you have some extra money to go on vacation, or you can have extra money to help somebody else even. And if you're lucky, you get to have times like that in this country. But I mean, we're not wealthy, we're not rich by any means of the word, but I'm not living under a bridge in a box either, and no offense to those people. I mean, that's some people can't help it. Other people could help it if they wanted to. But, you know, so we're not like dirt poor, but we're not rich either and super well off. So, or well off at all. We live, you know, like to do a roof. Most of us around here in the United States, a lot of us have to get a loan to put a roof on. It's not like you can just go out here and, you know, pull $10,000-$15,000 out of the bank to do a daggum roof. So you got to get loans and make payments on them and hopefully get a good interest rate on it. So a lot of us just live normal lives, you know. We're just, I think they call us middle class. We're not rich, we're not poor, we're just middle class. But you know, that's really a lot of us around. And so these people that say, oh, buy this makeup and buy that makeup, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on makeup. I'm sorry, I'm just not. And now I think if you've got a skin condition and you need better makeup because of your skin, oh, go do it, you know. But good Lord, I mean, not everybody can go down that road, you know, and spend that kind of money on makeup. Good Lord of living. So this shirt I have on it looks orange in my video, but in person it's more like a peachy color, peach orange maybe. So I'm going to go with all browns today, of course, which I love going with browns anyway. But that's what I'm kind of going to go with today. I don't know. I'm tired, to be honest with you. So anyway, people in other countries, sometimes they want to come to this country because they think they can be wealthy and they can get a lot of money or whatever. Well, I mean, some illegal aliens or illegal people are getting lots of money from our government, but to live legitimately, it's not like you can just get rich real quick here in this country, but you can live a normal, peaceful, comfortable life. You just gotta pay your bills. We all got bills we gotta pay. Wouldn't that be nice to live in a country where you didn't have to necessarily pay, that's just some kind of brown I put on. You didn't have to pay for electric and water and stuff. It was just all free. Wouldn't that be awesome? And everybody just kind of like, I don't know, everybody helps each other, helps the world go around. Wouldn't that be wonderful? There's an old Christian song that says, I've sung it for years myself. My mom used to sing it in church all the time. It says, won't it be wonderful there, having no burdens to bear, joyously singing with heart bells a-ringing, won't it be wonderful there? That's in heaven, If y'all don't believe in heaven, you should. But one of these days we'll get to go home to heaven and we don't have to worry about bills. We don't have to worry about all this junk going on down here. But with that being said, I'm not in necessarily no hurry to leave. I'm not like trying to hurry and skip out of town, get to heaven. But I don't want to, I don't know. I worry about I got, sisters and siblings or whatever, and I want to make sure they're okay. But we got some friends I want to make sure is okay. But I mean, they'll all be okay without me. Good Lord of living. But no matter how much we think they won't, believe me, they'll be fine without us. Every one of us. And I'm no idiot. I am very aware of that fact. And that's okay. I would want them to be. Who don't want your family to be okay without you? I want them to be okay. I'm just taking black eyeshadow, to be quite honest, and doing these. Look how dark. I gotta lighten that up just a little bit. Hold on, though. My dogs are at the door wanting back in. I gotta go let them in. I'll be right back. Okay, I let my dogs in. So now I'm going to do it like a darker brown instead of that black on this other eyebrow. See what we got over here. Sometimes when you do dark brown, it's obvious that you put a dark brown on there because sometimes it's just not dark enough. And I started doing darker brows. I seen this girl on this show. It was a church service show. This girl, she decided to go blonde. And I thought, what is so different about her? I know she's got blonde hair, but there's something else different. And then I noticed it was her eyebrows. So see the difference there? It's hard to see, I know. And hopefully, because the lighting's just not real good here in my bathroom where I have to put my phone. So see, there's the difference. So I think I'm going to go with the dark brown. I might, highlight it a little bit with my black. But, so the way I do this, I always do this. I know I should have finished my eyeshadow first, but what do I care? And then you all know, Q-tips are like the magic wonder of the world. I got that one big and poofy, don't I? See, if you twirl it, look at there. You get that right off of there. Q-tips are amazing. Oh my gosh, look how big I've made that eyebrow. Oh, there we go. So that evened them out a little bit. I mean, what do I care? Listen, now if you're trying to get a job in Hollywood as an actor or actress, then you probably should care a little bit more about your makeup. But if you're just like me, I gotta go back in here and darken up this one just a hair because I can't get that other one light enough. So there. So that one's a little bit lighter. And then I've got I got a brush here. This came with something else I had. This little brush right here. I love it. So I'm gonna, this will kind of help. Oh, fart. Fart's my little byword. I know it's too light. But I got this other stuff right here, guys. That's a little bit darker. I'll get me a Q-tip after that in a minute. There. But now I gotta highlight this one over here. This video is probably gonna take too long. Let me fix these, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some blue. You know, I did some brown right there on my bone, and I've got some blue that I'm going to, it's a darker blue, I'm going to put in here too, because I've got some pants on that's got like a blue stripe in it, and I got a blue denim shirt I'm going to wear over top of this, so I'll show that to you in a minute. This is the end of October. I should be wearing my breast cancer awareness colors, but I love the fall, so I'm just going to kind of wear some fall colors today. I don't know what country you all live in or what part of the United States you even live in, but man, here, eastern side of the United States, you know, we have 4 seasons. You know, starting in January, you got winter, spring, summer, fall, and then winter again at the end of the year, but fall in October, November. That's my favorite seasons. Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. For those of you who don't have Thanksgiving, I'm sorry. It's a wonderful time. I know it mostly has to do with us coming into this country, but it's a great meal. We have, usually the standards are turkey. We cook a big turkey, or ham, turkey and ham. Turkey, ham, dressing. I don't know what you call that in other countries. We just call it dressing. And we call it, what is he? I don't know what, and they may even call it something different in different parts of the United States, but here, eastern side, it's dressing. It's a breading type thing. You know, you take breadcrumbs and make it, and so it's very bready, lots of carbohydrates. Thanksgiving is not a time to be on a diet, I'll tell you that much right now. It is the worst time in the world to go on a diet because it's good food. You have pumpkin pie. You have most people eat like cranberries and cranberry sauce with their turkey and dressing. I don't like that. We have green beans. Most people, a lot of people nowadays do this green bean casserole. I don't, because I don't like green bean casserole. I like just green beans. So those are like common ones that a lot of people have, but across even the United States, they have different stuff because, it's all different cultures. Different people come from different walks of life. And so some come from different countries where they didn't really ever celebrate Thanksgiving. So they kind of just adapt their own traditions into that holiday, which is fine. I don't care. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put on some mascara, I reckon. I might curl this one. Oh my God, I'm at 20 minutes. You guys ain't going to like that, are you? It seems like everybody likes shorts better than these long videos. And now I'm getting a phone call. I don't know if that shows up on my thing or not, but I'm getting a phone call. I'll have to answer that in a minute when I'm done with this video. So, because I don't know how that affects my video. If it shows up, I'll have to delete this video and start all over because I don't want you to see the name of the person that was just now calling me. So I'll have to go back and watch it. But anyway, I'm just throwing on some mascara here. I didn't do any eyeliner. I don't know. I might go back and do some, but I don't even like the eyeliner on the bottom. I quit doing that because a woman on here did say that it makes you look older if you put eyeliner on the bottom. So I've always, my whole life, done eyeliner on the bottom. Not in the watermark, but just the bottom of my lashes. But I stopped doing it, and I agree. It did age me a little bit. Now, if you're doing a lot of makeup where you're really putting on a lot of stuff, then the bottom is fine, but I don't. But I got this one spot here on this eyelid. Not my other one. Doesn't do it. Just this one. And it's just because I got a saggy eyelid. And some of you might be able to see it. I don't know. See, I got this one spot right there. See, my mascara gets on my eyelid. That's where I'm so thankful for the Q-tips. Because the Q-tips, they're like magnets for that stuff. Anyway, I'm just rambling today, I know, and it's just because I haven't done a long video in a long time. And so, I'm just, and I haven't done a makeup one either in a long time. I didn't have anything set that I wanted to talk about. I got lots of things to talk about, but I think before I do videos, I want to get my thoughts together and get my ducks in a row, so to speak, because I don't want to just get on here and ramble and say something stupid and then become viral for saying something stupid. Anyway, I am going to do... So I do this a little bit. This one girl, I watch her on YouTube. She's so good. She makes herself look so different than what she is. And she spreads out her brush like this and does this. And does that brown. Or she uses her, whatever she's contouring with. That's what she uses, but I don't really contour. So... I just use blush to contour with. And I know people don't do that anymore, but I do. So there's that. And then I'm going to... Oh, I hate when I drop my makeup. It all cracks. God, it makes me so mad. But now I'll tell you what I do when I get cracked makeup like that. Is I spray it with alcohol, because then if you get it wet like that, it will kind of matte back together, and then you're good to go. And plus then, the alcohol is good. You don't want to use just tap water for most things because there's too many bacterias in tap water. I mean, I don't care what they do to it to fix it. There's still too many to do. And so now I'm going to just put me on some blush. I always get in that my cheekbone area there with some blush. I know people use that contouring stuff now, but, it's just, what you're used to. I don't feel like doing all that. Good Lord. Good Lord of living, people. So now I got to find my highlighter blush. There we go. I usually use like 2 different kinds of blush. Just to kind of, a lighter one on the top to kind of highlight and blend everything. So what do you think? Okay, let me do my hair. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I have to do is, I have natural curly hair. It's not real kinky curly like some people, but it's curly enough. And so, ouch, I put it up in a ponytail to sleep in. Oh, I've been doing that since I was young. It really does keep the knots out of your hair. If you've got a child that, or if you, whatever, have it, and you get knots in your hair real bad at night when you sleep, put your hair in a ponytail. I'm telling you, put your hair in a daggone ponytail. You won't get the knots. Now, you may get a kink in your hair where it shows the ponytail was there all night. But now, see, I have natural curly hair. So all I kind of usually have to do is take a blow dryer. I turn my head upside down, take a blow dryer to it. And it acts just like an iron. If you're trying to iron out a wrinkle in your clothes, that irons out the wrinkle in your hair. Don't use an iron on your hair. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a blow dryer does the trick. That, for me anyway, it does. It should for a lot of you. Now, if you have real straight hair, I'm not really sure because I've never had really straight hair. I know it's a little bit more difficult with straight hair to get a kink from a ponytail holder out. But anyway, it's, my whole life growing up, I didn't want curly hair, and now I'm glad I've got it. Now, listen, I got some static going on, and here, right here, this is your best friend in the wintertime, okay? Because static guard, static's in the air because there's not very much humidity in the air, okay? So you just take your static guard. I sometimes even, flip your head over, spray it. Spray your brushes and combs and picks, and that'll take care of the static guard for today anyway. Now, you may have to do that, every day, but, it is what it is. Okay, I got to look at the back of my hair real quick. So I got to make sure I don't have a hole or a part right there because I can't stand that. That's my own little pet peeve. That's my own little pet peeve in doing hair. I can't stand for there to be a part or a hole in the back of your head, so they say. Okay, so now I'm just going to, I would leave it like this, but, I'm just making a trip to the hospital. So I can either do this with a clip, or I could do a headband. So let's see here. Hang on a minute. I just got to get a clip. I use these clear ones too because with the white hair, nobody can hardly see them. And they don't realize how my hair is being put together. I mean, it's obvious it's a clip, but I'm just saying it don't stick out then. There we go. See, sometimes you have to do that static guard a lot because when you mess with it, you cause friction, and that friction then causes static. Okay? So you just got to mess with it, work with it. You know me, I like big hair, so I'm poofing it a little bit. I'm not going to spray it. I don't use hairspray hardly at all anymore like I used to years ago. Okay, so this is me today. There I am. Going to run to the hospital and do some visiting there. And then, figure out dinner and that kind of thing. So this is the end of October. I think it's the 30th. Halloween's tomorrow. I don't really do Halloween, but I'm just saying. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Get out in the sunshine if it's shining where you are today. If not, maybe just step outside the door, breathe in some fresh air. And, more than anything, you know what I always say, smile at somebody today. It'll make you and them both feel better. Have a good one until the next time.